Colorado.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday edition of TV8's Good Morning Vail. I'm Liz, your host for the day. Well, I hope you guys are in the holiday spirit because there's so many great feelings going on here in our community. And we have some special guests today to bring in some more spirit for you guys. Sit back and relax, everybody. We're going to check the weather and the snow report. And Good Morning Vail on TV8 starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
We can expect an abundance of sunshine
This
today.
weather
The roads
report
were
is
nice and
sponsored
dry
by
this morning.
Grand Hyatt Vail. Indulge in the bold flavors of Makoto.
I'm sorry, as well
Grand Hyatt-
as the sky. Clear skies and clear roads today, mostly sunny. By 8 a.m., it's 22 degrees. Your high today is 44 degrees. Winds are coming at us 5 to 10 miles per hour from the south. Now we take a look at the full day. All kinds of sunshine up through noon at 39 degrees. By 4 p.m. we will see some clouds rolling in. We'll have mostly cloudy skies and 39 degrees. By 8 p.m. 31 and mostly cloudy skies. Taking a look right now at the I-70 corridor over in Denver, it's 52 and mostly sunny. Vail, mostly sunny right now, and 44 for your high today, 37 for your high in Eagle, and in Avon, your high today is 43 degrees. Your low tonight is 23 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Your sun's going to set early today at 4:43 p.m. Taking a look at the week right now, as you can see on Friday, we are going to have some afternoon snow showers, and 30 degrees is your high and 15 degrees is your low. On Saturday, mostly sunny skies, 41 for your high and 24 for your low. By Sunday, we'll have 40% chance of precipitation with partly cloudy skies and a few snow showers in the afternoon, 35 for your high and 18 for your low. And then on Monday, mostly sunny again, 34 for your high, 19 for your low. And then on Tuesday, a little bit more of chance of precipitation at 20% chance of same with mostly cloudy skies, 34 degrees for your high and 18 degrees for your low. Let's take a look at the snow report right now in Vail Mountain. We've had 1 inch in the last 48 hours. Total of season is 91 inches. Your base depth is 36 inches. Now, for you people that are going to snow and ski in Vail, it is 19 lifts available for you guys. We have 165 trails open. That's 60% of the terrain. Lift hours are from 9 in the morning until 3:30. And then we're going to go to Beaver Creek and see what's going on. No new snow in the last 48 hours. The season total so far is 83 inches. Your base depth today is 33 inches. And we have 12 lifts open for you guys in Beaver Creek, 59 trails available to you guys. That's 32% of that terrain. And your lift hours in Beaver Creek are from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. And that's a look at your snow report and your weather. We'll be right back with more TV8's Good Morning Vail after this.
Hi, everybody. My name is Chris Liu. I'm a GI medical oncologist and scientific advisor to the Colorectal Cancer Alliance. And I'm here with a patient and colorectal cancer survivor, Alyssa. Thank you for joining with us. And we're here today to talk about biomarkers for colorectal cancer. Certainly, we know that colorectal cancer is one of the most common cancers that is diagnosed in the United States as well as the world. We also know that the incidence of colorectal cancer in our young patients has really been increasing over the last 2 to 3 decades. So this is a major problem in our country and across the world. Well, we're here to talk about biomarkers. Biomarkers can help direct a patient's treatment where we start to personalize our therapies for our patients that have been diagnosed with colorectal cancer. Now, traditionally, the treatment for many cancers has been a one-size-fits-all. Everybody gets chemotherapy, which may or may not be effective, but is certainly toxic. And so where we want to move to is this idea of personalizing our therapies for our patients that have been diagnosed with colorectal cancer, offer the right treatment to the right patient. Now, biomarkers help us do this. What are biomarkers? Biomarkers are simply genes that are mutated or proteins. They can be tested in the tumor. They can even sometimes be tested with a blood draw, but this provides your team and your oncologists with the right information to guide your treatment. Why this is important is because it can open up the potential to treat your cancer with targeted therapies or even immune therapies. And why this is so critical for our patient population is because it can not only improve outcomes, treat your cancer more effectively, but it can also do that without the side effects and toxicity of chemotherapy, which means not only a longer and healthier life, but that you're feeling better as well. I want to turn it over to Alyssa to talk a little bit about her story and how she was treated and even how she was diagnosed.
So I was 27 weeks pregnant, and when the team of 8 came in and they said to me that you have stage 4 colon cancer, and when that team of 8 came in, I was shocked, and I didn't know what to say or do at that point. All I was just thinking about is I'm having a human baby like in me, and I'm starting chemo right away. So when all that occurred and having a baby, it was just like, I can't do all this all at once. This is going to be a struggle. So then once they said to me, there's a couple of options, and the options was just to stay positive, be strong, think about the baby, and don't think about what else is going on. But it was kind of hard to do at that point. So then I'm like, I can be strong enough to deliver the baby at 34 weeks. And while I was pregnant, and after having him and still doing chemo, and I've done 51 rounds of chemo, it has still been a struggle. But from this day on, since I've been getting stronger, staying positive, I'm actually officially NAD, which is no evidence of disease at this point.
It's such an incredible story, both obviously shocking to have this diagnosis at such a young age, but also in the middle of pregnancy. And it's really, really incredible to see you here and doing so well and without evidence of disease. And really, this is the conversation that we want all patients to have with their providers. Has my tumor been tested for biomarkers? And if it has, how will it impact my treatment? And I think Alyssa is such a great example of when you select the right therapy for the right patient, that you're going to maximize the outcomes. And what I mean by that is that our patients are going to live longer, they're going to live better, and this is exactly what we're shooting for the treatment of metastatic colorectal cancer. A lot of the things that our patients worry about, in addition to their cancer, is the financial stress that comes from sometimes getting this testing. And so biomarker testing, we want everybody to know, is largely covered by insurance. There are FDA-approved tests that test for biomarkers. There are even patient resources available to help with some of this testing. And we want certainly everybody to know about this website that's been set up by the Colorectal Cancer Alliance. Now, the Colorectal Cancer Alliance, one of the largest and greatest organizations that really advocate for patients and really improve the lives of our patients that have colorectal cancer. They have set up a website specifically for biomarkers. This is colorectalcancer.org/biomarkers. That's colorectalcancer.org/biomarkers. You can go to this website. It talks about a lot of what Alyssa and I have talked about here today, and it's some additional patient resources for not only you and your loved ones, but even for your physician. And again, we want everybody to have this conversation. And Alyssa, it's our opportunity to just say congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story. It's really an inspiration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It is Thursday morning. Good morning, Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. We have a very special guest today. Now, I want to ask you, what does girl math, cash stuffing, and loud budgeting have in common? I have no idea, but that's why I have Rianka Dorsonville here with me. Hello. How are you this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm really glad to have you because I'm really bad at whether it's girl math, child math, any kind of math is not good for me. But you're here to talk about something called FinTalk. Now, how does this help us throughout the holidays? This is going to be really good. It's a new survey, and there's all kinds of things that are going on. What are the results, and how do you explain FinTalk to those of us who have no idea what that is? A little bit more old school, maybe.
So, put simply, FinTalk refers to the financial side or personal financial side of TikTok, where users are going to these content creators and learning about personal finances, whether it's investing, budgeting, credit cards, what's the best credit card to get this year, and the like.
Well, that's a great idea because there's a lot of people. I mean, I am one of them. I'm really bad at math and I still count on my fingers. And then when I'm trying to do any sort of budget for either the holidays or just life in general, it gets a little crazy. So tell us why you're here this morning and what great tips can you give us? How does social media impact the spending and saving habits of all of us, people that love to spend money?
Well, listen, according to this national survey, I was pleasantly surprised to see that 65% of respondents said that going to FinTalk on a daily basis made a positive impact to their personal finances. And it's probably because a trend popped up called de-influencing, where content creators were sharing with their followers how to cut back unnecessary expenses. And so the influencers were de-influencing, and that is a trend that I can get behind.
Well, that's great because I know that you're a financial advisor and I wasn't sure how you felt about actual trends, especially when it comes to finances and tying in with social media. Do you find it to be convoluted or do you find it to be very easy and for people to really follow along with and make it part of their lifestyle?
Well, listen, when it comes to social media and taking guidance and advice off of social media when it comes to personal finances, like I share with my clients and like I share with my family and friends, always approach it with a bit of curiosity, right? We want to make sure you're doing your own due diligence, seeing how does this trend or how does this personal financial advice impact me? And does it make sense? So put your Nancy Drew hat on, do a little bit of digging to see, does this make sense for me? And beyond FinTalk, if you want to learn more about personal finances, but you're a little weary about social media, head over to Chime, because Chime, we're all about unlocking financial progress, right? And so we have blogs with vetted financial experts that's going to teach you and give you advice around investing, budgeting, and the like.
Well, I think that's wonderful, and I know you're the chief financial planner for Chime. Now, for those of us who have never heard of Chime, can you give us a small little wrap-up about what you guys are all about over there?
Absolutely. Chime is the #1 most loved banking app in America. We have over 1 million 5-star reviews, and we approach personal finances in a very user-friendly way. We have teamed up with a financial literacy company called Zogo, where we take a gamified approach teaching about personal finances, leveling up with your personal finances, and also giving you rewards. Rewards like Nike, Starbucks, etc. The things that we like to buy kind of almost on a daily basis. If you want to learn about personal finances but also receive rewards, you want to download the Chime banking app.
Well, I think that's wonderful, and Chime seems to be something that can keep us in line, for better sense of words, because sometimes we don't do great, especially around the holidays when you're starting to budget or you want to get your career off the ground and you want to know how you can make yourselves ready for a new apartment or new funds and groceries and all of that. So Chime seems to be the perfect option for a lot of us that want to get involved in our own creative way to save money but also spend money.
Absolutely. You nailed it.
Spending is more fun than saving, but I have to say,
It definitely feels that way.
It really does. Well, you're very lovely, and I really appreciate you being here with us this morning. I hope you have big plans for the holidays, and I'm pretty sure you have a good budget going on.
I definitely have a good budget. I practice loud budgeting myself over here.
Oh,
and
yeah?
So, yeah, my family and friends know all about that I'm on the budget.
See, for me, loud budgeting is when I look at my balance and I scream really loud, going, what's going on? Why don't I spend my money right? That's loud budgeting for me.
Well, listen, that's one approach to loud budgeting. Loud budgeting really is sharing with your family and friends, listen, I have some financial goals. I'm saving for a down payment of a home or a car or whatever your personal financial goals are, and sharing with them so they don't take it personal when you say no. No to the brunch or no to the concert, and you just say yes to a coffee maybe, right? Because by saying no to that, you're saying yes to your own personal financial goals. And if they're family, hopefully they won't take it personal and understand.
Well, I think that's wonderful, and I even understand. This is wonderful. This is Rianka Dorsonville, and you are from Chime, and you told us a little bit about FinTalk. So I appreciate you being here. Now we have a new open mind about all the way we can budget for ourselves. So thank you for being here with us, and I wish you a very happy holiday.
Happy holidays to you.
Thank you very much. We'll be right back with more TV8's Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
As we continue to celebrate the holidays here at TV8, we wanted to remind you that there's still time to advertise your product or service with our audience. With the Ring in the New Year special, you can promote your business from December 26th through January 6th. We'll run your spot 10 times a day for 12 consecutive days. That's a total of 120 spots to drive traffic to your business for only $250. And if you don't have a commercial yet, don't worry. TV8 will help create one from your photos or videos at no extra charge. So contact us today to reserve your spot. And from everyone here at TV8, happy holidays.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, everyone, from Santa and TV8. You know there's more for you on Channel 92. Have a great time here in Vail, Colorado. Ho, 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 ho. Big snow. Happy holidays.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Thursday morning, and I have somebody special next to me. You wake up early, so it's always nice to have you here. One of our favorite guests on the show is Chris Romer from the Vail Valley Partnership. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, thanks, Liz. And it's wow, I know for a fact that you have a lot of other guests on TV8 regularly that are probably more of your favorite. But I appreciate the gracious welcome this morning and just pretending that as I sit here today that I'm one of your favorites. So
it's actually not a lie. I happen to adore you. You're so much fun, and you're really great for our community. You do a lot of things, and you know, whether you know it or not, you're super popular because I'm online a lot, and I get to see the banter between everything. And I know you write for the Daily, and you get a lot of lovely letters from people. Yeah. People, cut that out, okay? Be nice to Chris. You really work hard to take care of our community, but people like to send you lots of really lovely love letters. I understand that.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. You know, the partnership, the Chamber of Commerce, and we're an economic development organization, and heavily involved with our community, working with our nonprofits, working with our local governments and the state and federal government on things that impact the Eagle River Valley and impact our businesses and impact our people. And obviously, when you do that kind of thing and you have a voice with the Vail Daily and other channels through the partnership as one of Eagle County's largest organizations and 800 businesses that are members, sometimes you'll ruffle feathers a little bit. And we're okay with that, and I'm okay with that. And yes, I wish people had a little more grace, and maybe a little more kindness at their heart in the holiday season. But it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt our feelings when people send what might be perceived as a mean-spirited email or
he's so kind,
a nasty voicemail. It's okay because we know we're working hard to represent the needs of this community around some hard topics like housing and healthcare, transportation, and things that are not and don't have easy solutions.
Right,
you know,
and that makes sense. It does.
The challenges facing our community and any rural community and any mountain community are not Republican problems or Democrat problems. They're community problems and community challenges.
That's correct.
And it's we're happy to roll up our sleeves and help bring people together to convene and collaborate and work to solve some of these issues and make things better.
Altruism and backbone, that describes you perfectly. Because it would be hard for me to take all of the gamut of negativity, but I think it's good that you just deal with it because maybe it opens your eyes sometimes to something that maybe you guys should work on, or as a community we can all work on together. But kindness goes a long way, and I think you get more, what is that, honey? You get more bees with honey, or
I think
like
it's something like that. And it's okay. Again, we'll use the airport and air service as an example.
Okay.
So we're involved and we administer the EGE Air Alliance, which is a great local group that works with all of the airline partners to bring new flights to Eagle County Regional Airport.
And you're doing great with that.
Yeah, we have new flights from Alaska Airlines, from Seattle and San Diego. We have new flights from Frontier, and from Dallas, Denver, and San Francisco.
That's incredible.
We had new service this past summer and again next summer on United Airlines from both Houston and Chicago. So it's great. It's great for our locals to be able to get out. It's great for our visitors and second homeowners to be able to get in. We have a locals flight rebate program for those new flights that gives people a check for $100 if they can prove that they're an Eagle County resident. So it's great, right? It helps our economy, helps our community. And I understand the fact that there are people who might live in the flight path or whatever the case who say, gosh, we're really not happy about the fact that there's more planes coming into that airport. And I respect that and I understand that. So it's okay for people to disagree.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no problem with disagreements and things like that, but knowing that you guys are working towards all good, all positive things in our community, you know, take a minute and remember that, because that's just how I feel.
Sure.
Because you guys are consistently working so hard, always for good, and that's what's a wonderful thing. Now, are you guys looking for any volunteers or any help within the partnership right now?
No, we don't rely a lot on volunteers. We have a good team and a good staff. We have lots of engagement opportunities for people to participate in our Leveraging Local Leaders program and our Community Leadership Academy and some of our other professional development programming, taking the lead. Lots of leadership, lots of professional development, lots of abilities to attend after-hour mixers and leads groups and things to grow connections and grow deeper involvement within the community and with fellow business owners and nonprofit executives. But we don't rely on volunteers.
Gotcha.
We know that so much of our nonprofit community relies on volunteers, and we want people to go volunteer for the community market or the Vail Valley Foundation or Habitat for Humanity or the Charitable Fund or any of the other opportunities that exist. So we're happy to promote those volunteer opportunities and support them, but it's not something we rely on at the partnership.
Okay, well, I know that you work really closely anyway with all the non-for-profit organizations and charitable organizations and things like that. You guys really do work very closely with everybody. So it really is kind of one big happy family. Everybody's working towards the same goal, trying to help our community, trying to help people that might be struggling over whether it's the holidays or just throughout the entire year. And you work endlessly on figuring out housing situations and everything else. So what is the biggest project you guys are working on right now?
Oh, the biggest project we are working on is workforce. Workforce issues, and a few things in workforce specifically. We're launching an adult apprentice program. We've had a very successful career-wise youth apprenticeship program for high school seniors and a year after to put them into the workforce in meaningful career pathways. So we're expanding that program to be available to adults who might be looking for a mid-career career path change. They might be a seasonal worker looking for year-round work. They might be looking to become a teacher or become a nurse at an older age out of school. So we're launching that adult apprentice program to help people stay here and to help people grow here. So that's really exciting. And aligned with that is a workforce mapping program where we're really going to be promoting the jobs that exist in Eagle County, the skills training that exists to help people with those job transitions, and some of the employers that are looking for those high need jobs and what those jobs pay and everything else. So we're really involved in workforce because, successful communities, Liz, need successful businesses.
Without a doubt.
And the second part of that is successful businesses need successful people. So everything we do is based on that idea of community needing businesses and businesses needing people. So we start at the foundation of how do we help people, knowing that will help the business, knowing that will grow a strong community. So that's the foundation of all of our efforts. Our tourism, our economic development, our workforce, our chamber programming is all on that concept of how do we help the people that live and work here and want to grow businesses here, because that will help the businesses, that will help the community. And it's not hard, but it is complicated.
Oh, absolutely. But the coolest part about this is it will end up trickling down, and then people that feel like it's too expensive to live here, if you have a career going, then you can actually live and thrive happily here.
Yeah, and it is expensive to live here, and
Yes,
that's why we're involved in housing advocacy, and that's why we're involved in things like helping develop the core transit program and air service development and healthcare initiatives, and we're involved in all of those things because cost of living is a big barrier. So it starts with a great career, but it also starts with affordable living and affordable childcare and some of the other things that we work on from an advocacy standpoint.
I couldn't have said anything better than any of that myself. Chris Romer, thank you with your beautiful blue eyes coming in this morning. Vail Valley Partnership, always here for the community and always taking care of everybody. VailValleyPartnership.org.
Come.
VailValleyPartnership.com. Thank you very much for being with us. I hope you have a beautiful holiday.
Thank you, you too.
All right, you guys are wonderful. It's Chris Romer from the Vail Valley Partnership right here on Good Morning Vail TV8. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Discover hidden treasures at our high-end consignment store, The Aspenite, located in the heart of Glenwood Springs. We're your go-to destination for luxury finds and unique treasures, from elegant fur coats and designer handbags to locally crafted handmade candles. Our collection is curated with style and quality in mind. We believe in giving a second home to exceptional clothing, shoes, and accessories, keeping sustainability and sophistication at the forefront. Open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Sunday. We invite you to explore our one-of-a-kind selection. Got a high-end handbag, fur coat, or other luxury item to consign? Bring them to us. We'd love to help you share their story. Stop by today and experience the charm of high-end consignment at the Aspenite.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season at Berkeley.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And on that very first chair, two very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, N-A-T-E, D-O-G-G-G-G.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair.
Second chair nightmare.
Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show Thursday morning. I'm your host, Liz, for Good Morning Vail here on TV8. I love this morning. I have all these handsome men coming and sitting on the sofa with me. Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris Romer told me to call you that because you really do resemble him a little bit. It's crazy, but it's a compliment, too.
I appreciate that.
Ageless, timeless, and happening. So this is Michael Rudick, and you are from the Sebastian in
Correct.
Vail.
Yeah.
Now you have the Vail holidays coming up. We are so excited to be in the holiday spirit, and you guys are obviously as well, because you have some big things coming up for the holidays.
Yeah, well, thank you, Liz.
You're welcome. I'm excited about the hot chocolate, but tell us all about what you guys have coming up.
So we are launching holidays around the world this weekend, which includes, we're featuring the holiday spirit of a few countries around the world, including the U.S., the U.K., Mexico, Italy, and Brazil.
Wow.
With that, we have some Christmas tree displays in our lobby where we, just have small Christmas trees with some Christmas ornaments from the country, so they resemble that.
Okay.
And with that, we're doing a food and beverage program where you can get a dish or a cocktail at the Gambit Bar, and then also the same cocktail at our Leonora restaurant, where you can get that for dinner.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
Yeah, we're doing arts and crafts for the kids every day from 4:30 to 6:30. And just all around a great holiday program where we want to invite our hotel guests as well as the local community to join us for some festivities. And as you mentioned already, our hot chocolate is always a big hit, as featured in the Hallmark movie, Winter in Vail. So if you have time, you can watch that and you can see how it's made.
Yeah.
And it's $25, and you can spice it up if you want to put a little Bailey's or Rumplemints in there. We will be happy to do that for you.
Rumpelmans in hot chocolate. I can't even imagine. You'd just be running around the block all day with
No, it's a lot of fun.
It does sound fun.
Yeah, and in addition to that, we also are going to do some holiday programming in our spa. So we're going to include CBD treatments that are tied into the holiday spirit. We have a hot stone massage that we're going to do in the spa. So it's just all around great time to be at the Sebastian Vail and just, enjoying time with your families. When you walk in to the lobby, you can also see our beautiful gingerbread house that our pastry chef Laura has put together. So
she made a real gingerbread house.
It is a real gingerbread house, and you can come and take some pictures with it. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, I want to check that out. What I love the most is the fact that local hotels, people think, oh, it's just a place for tourism.
Correct.
But it's not. You guys really open your hearts and your doors to everybody in the community.
Correct.
And you offer things that are special. And especially right now around the holidays with all that you are doing and the Gambit Bar and everything else. But it's not a stigma so much where we have to walk by a hotel and think, oh, that's just for the people that are visiting. I mean, you guys, oh, look at that, your signature hot cocoa. I would love to know how that's made, so I am going to go watch that.
You can come
Go ahead
by.
and watch that movie.
Yeah,
or I'll just
it's
come
really
and
cool.
drink it.
Exactly. Just come by. We'll give you the whole experience. I mean, it's really cool because it's that chocolate sphere, and we put some really hot milk over it, and just dissolves, and all the flavors come together with some marshmallows.
My
in there. It's
belly.
really cool. Yeah, I know, it's good. I like
sounds
it.
so good. You guys are doing so many amazing things. Tell us a little bit about that international Christmas display that you guys have that we can all come and see.
So it's going to be in the back of our lobby. So when you
Okay.
first walk in through the front door of the Sebastian, you pass our fireplace, and then in the back you have, I believe it's blue spruces, 5 of them, and they're just put up on the back of them.
How
And so
nice.
it's like, it really ties in really great, with the artwork that we have displayed. So everything is very artsy, very inviting. And then it's connected. It's right next to our library and the Gambit Bar. So every day during the wintertime, we do complimentary hot chocolate and cookies for everyone. So that's going to be displayed in the library. And then we also are going to be doing live music starting at 4 p.m.
Nice. Who's going to be playing? Do you know?
There is a lot of artists.
Yeah,
One of
okay.
my favorites is Andy Seifert.
Oh, yes.
So
Very
he's
good,
playing,
very
and
good.
so we used to only do in previous years one artist, but now because it has been so popular, we're going to do 2 artists each night.
I think that's wonderful. And people love live music, and nothing brings people together more
Absolutely.
than music, because that's what
It
we
is,
can
very
all
true.
sit around with and agree with and just smile to.
Yeah.
And that's really good. And there's your live music calendar on our screen right now. You have so many great groups coming up.
Yeah.
And because I'm old, I can't see any of them from here, but it's going to be wonderful. And most of the musicians that you get are local, so that helps too. So everybody who knows the groups can come in and see, or somebody wants to go see somebody that they've never heard before. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, and that's what we want to do. We want to present the local community, support the local community by tying in this combination of international travelers that we're getting with the local talent that we're displaying and that we're
I think
showing
it's
off.
wonderful. And you know what else could work out with something like that? Somebody who travels here often enough,
Yeah.
they get to mingle with locals, and then they
Yeah.
might make good friends.
Exactly.
And then there's another great reason to come out here, because now you have some close acquaintances and friends, and that they've met through the Sebastian. So that's pretty cool.
Well, and that happens quite a bit, with Timbers Resorts running our ownership program, that's how it happens. People buy into the fractional ownership program because of that. They come in, they love it so much, and then they become part of the local community, and they become part of the Sebastian Vail, which is really nice.
What is the fractional ownership? Is that people that combine ownership for one unit or something
Correct.
like that, and then you visit at different times?
Correct.
So it's like a timeshare, but we're not going to say timeshare.
We're not going to say that.
Never.
No, you buy a 1/10 of a unit, and then
Oh.
you get access to 2 weeks in the winter, 2 weeks in the summer when you buy in. But you become part of the family, and that's what, it's not an investment. It's really to create memories, and that's what
love that.
That's really what it's for.
And then everybody here is basically a local now, because even if they live
Absolutely.
somewhere else, they're part of our community, and that
Exactly.
is fantastic. So what other part of this holiday extravaganza that you're having at the Sebastian would you like to talk about?
I think we covered pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Again, I just would like to invite everyone to come by and see us, come in, try one of our hot chocolates, listen to the music, try our holiday cocktails. It's going to be a great time, and it's going to continue throughout the winter with the live music.
Nice.
The holiday programming starts this weekend. It's going to run through, the first week of January, and after that, it's just going to be if you're in town, if you're skiing, and you want to just hang out at the hotel, we would love to have you.
I think that's incredible what you guys are doing. Basically, between good food, hot cocoa, good libations, arts and crafts for kids, and beautiful, beautiful trees that you have all decorated up and everything. Look how divine that place is. So it's really nice, and you do have the prefix holiday dinners that are coming up as well. And so you can make a reservation for all of this. Don't forget, there's also a New Year's Eve menu, and you have that going on as well. How do people reach out?
Yes, you can reach us by calling our restaurant. If you want me to say the phone number, it's 970-477-8050 to reach the restaurant directly. Or you can go on our website or onto Open Table and make a reservation there. Otherwise, if you're staying at the Sebastian, you can contact our concierge, and we'll be happy to take care of you for that.
That's amazing. I can't thank you enough. It's Michael Rudick, a.k.a. Uncle Jesse, here at the studio now. Thank you for being here representing the Sebastian and Vail, and we're going to have a ho-ho-ho happy holiday over there.
Absolutely.
And you guys make sure you get on over to Sebastian, and thank you for taking care of our community.
I love it. Thank you
so
much.
I
Thank
wish
you
you a
for
very
having me.
happy holiday.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, he's so cute. All right, we'll be right back with more TV8 on Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunity to points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point of this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
When it comes to buying flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to visit, Rugs Benedict. Visit our 12,000 square foot showroom to find the perfect floors for your home or business. We have hundreds of choices in stock and offer professional installation with a lifetime installation guarantee. We've been serving the Vail Valley for 50 years, and we can't wait to have our team floor you. We are conveniently located just off I-70. Stop by our showroom today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. We've had some really good, feel-good guests this morning. Well, if you want to feel real good, we also have holiday libations to show you. We're going to give you a little blast from the past with Ben and Kim. They're going to show you a really cool holiday cocktail that you can make at your own home to make all of your friends and visitors enjoy. Let's take a look and see.
Welcome back. We are back in the kitchen, but this time we're making a much easier craft. I guess you could call it a craft or something to really refresh.
It looks very refreshing already. I mean, I don't.
Water, hydration.
Yeah, exactly. Water. We've got a couple of good colors going on already.
Absolutely. So, Ben, I'm so excited about this one because we're making the viral TikTok trend, the snow globe cocktail glass. And what does that mean?
I haven't seen this at all,
Oh,
so
wow.
I am coming in completely in the dark.
Completely blind. Well, I love it. So the things that you're going to need are water. We have some in a nice carafe here, but 2 clear glasses, or you can do more, but we're starting with 2 since there are 2 of us here.
Makes sense.
You need clear glasses. Straws are good to have, and some tape, because there is a little bit of construction happening. Plus, any sort of string. I'm just using simple sewing thread because it's what I had on hand.
Makes it easy.
And we'll make it super simple. And now, the best part is these look like snow globes because it looks like you have a mini Christmas tree inside of the glass.
Okay,
So
I'm excited.
How do we find a Christmas tree and to put it inside of a glass? Well, the best part is taking some rosemary to do that. Now, I love at using the rosemary as my base, but then you can really craft your winter wonderland in the glass. So we'll go ahead and get started, actually. I'm going to move this watercraft over here so you can see what we're doing. But I just got regular rosemary at the store. You can get whatever you want to. This is washed and rinsed,
Okay.
so everything is clean. I did that ahead of time. But then you've got a big piece of rosemary here, right? So what we're going to do is basically put it in the glass, but you want to make sure that it has a flat bottom and then also looks like a Christmas tree.
Makes
so
sense.
What I typically would do is I'll measure it here. You just kind of measure it up against the glass. So you want it a little bit shorter than the glass because when you're sipping it, you don't want to get stuck in the nose.
Yeah.
With a sprig of rosemary, as delicious as it smells. So if you just take a whiff, it just has that refreshing, evergreen scent to it.
Easily one of my favorite herbs
Yes.
is rosemary.
It's mine too. It really is versatile. So I actually am going to take the scissors here and I'm going to trim it. So I'm going to
Okay.
trim it so the bottom is nice and flat. So you just want to just take it like that so you can see the bottom is flat there. Oh, as I throw rosemary off of it. But I'm going to give this to you and you kind of
All
decide
right.
what height you think is appropriate for the glass.
Ooh, I think we might just need to trim it just a little bit lower.
So you can trim it from the bottom, you can trim it from the top. It really doesn't matter.
Makes
but you
sense.
want to just a little bit below the rim
And
of the
maybe
glass.
just leaving just a little bit of a stem up top. can
You
help it
actually
look
don't.
a-
You don't need the stem.
Okay.
Yeah. So and there's a trick to that, and I'll show you why. You want to make sure though that when you're cutting it, there we go, kitchen scissors.
Awesome.
They're strong.
Yeah, kitchen scissors.
Yeah. You want to basically just kind of make sure that it matches the bottom of the glass. So I'd say we trim it probably about.
Yeah.
I'd say right about here, here
Right
and
about
there.
there? I was
Oh, you're going from bottom up. I'm
I
going
was thinking
top
from
down.
bottom up. Let's go right there.
Right, so that's the next perfect spot. So we'll basically take the next one and match that so that we've got 2 glasses. If you're lucky, they'll stand by themselves, but most of the time they probably won't. So we've got some trick, hence the construction and the crafting. So I'm just gonna look at that. That looks good to me, right? So
right.
one of the things to really, this is the fun part. I like to actually take the rosemary and, kind of spread it out.
Fluff it up just a
Fluff
little
it up
bit.
a little bit because we need it to look like a Christmas tree, right? Or an evergreen, since you can do this all winter long. You don't have to do it just for Christmas. So you pop it in the middle. Looks great, right? Probably not going to stand up on its own. So here is where the trick comes in. You can take any sort of string. I'm using just simple sewing thread. I'm just going to take a nice little piece of it. You want to grab those scissors,
Gotcha.
and you can keep this piece of string, and then
All
I'll
right.
keep the next piece of string, and here's where the construction and the crafting begins. If I can get this out here. Here we go.
Think I see where this is going.
You might
Maybe.
It's pretty intuitive once you kind of get started. I've seen people use it with tape, but I would prefer this. So you're going to take your little rosemary tree,
Gotcha.
and you're going to you don't have to tie it onto the tree itself, but you want to take that string, and you're just going to lift it up and put it under the first 2 branches, or the top of your Christmas tree,
Okay.
just like that, so that it's kind of like an ornament, right?
Gotcha.
You might have to have nimble fingers if you're using thin thread. But we've got that just like that. Then you're going to take your straw. This is the best part. So you're going to tie it loosely around the straw. So you don't actually have to tie it a ton. But before we do that, so we're kind of crafting. You don't even have to make it into a bow or a knot. That's the best part. So
Okay.
Just like that. Looks
All
great.
right.
But
Awesome.
before we do that, we're going to pour some water in. You can use up to your discretion how much water you want to do. I like to do like the bottom third of the glass.
Okay.
Just about like that. And now this is where you can really get unique with it. You can throw in, you've probably seen like the edible glitter. You can put the edible glitter into the beverage afterwards. But what I like to do is throw in some cranberries just to give it that nice like holiday flavor.
I gotta say, cranberries are one of my favorite things in the holidays. It's such a tasty little treat. And
Tasty treat. They're great for garnishes. They add some really incredible color with the variety.
Exactly.
Different shades of red that you've got there. Some even like.
But just something about them feels not quite right when you're eating them in the summer.
I'm a fan of cranberry juice anytime, but a cranberry relish, anything.
Yeah.
It's not just Thanksgiving in my opinion. So we're just gonna put it in here, and I like to put it also kind of covers the full surface, but you can go less cranberries than you want to. So we've got our little tree straw contraptions, right? So this is the part where you may need a partner to help out. So Ben, if you wouldn't mind holding the straw.
I can hold the straw for you.
You hold the straw. And then I am going to do you don't even have to knot it because at the end of the day, you're pulling these two things off of the tree. So we just have it just like that, as you can see. It's just hanging on there, and you're just gonna place it into the water, right into the center. And I can help you with that side.
All right.
I'll hold the straw, you do the tie.
If I can.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I mean, your comments about nimble fingers, I might not have the nimblest of fingers today.
I'm happy to do that if you need me to. I'm all about the details. And it doesn't have to be a knot. You just need to tie it a little bit because at the end of the day, it's going to come off.
Just enough so it stays standing, right?
Just enough to keep it, that's...
Nope.
Anyways, we're going to move on. As you can see, this is what it would look like. So then what you want to do is you want to put it onto a flat surface like a baking tray or whatever. Okay. And I'm going to show you what I've actually already prepared ahead of time. So in our handy dandy freezer here, we've got 2 crafted. And I just put it in a simple Tupperware just like this, but I kept it flat. So you pull them out. There we go. I taped it down. So for this one, you can tape it if you want to. It just keeps it centered as you put it into your freezer because who knows, you might be grabbing things out of there for meals later. You just take the tape off. You can just pull that string right out there, just like that.
Look at that.
Look at that gorgeous little snow globe. Now we're gonna add some refreshing Sprite. We're gonna go with the Sprite here. Or, I don't know if you wanna try the Sprite, or do you like sparkling water?
I'll go with some sparkling water.
All right. We've got cran raspberry here to keep it with the flavor.
I mean, that totally fits.
It totally fits. So we'll go ahead and do that. As you can see, you kind of let it warm up to room temperature so you don't have that fog on your glass.
But this would also be a great option for if you're hosting guests or something like that, to really kind of, serve those dinner cocktails with an extra bit of, pizzazz.
Personal favorite, if you're an adult and you're throwing a holiday party, I would recommend a gin tonic because the floralness of the gin would be really great with the rosemary. But Ben,
makes sense.
We're on a morning show and we've got delicious cran raspberry sparkling water. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy holidays. I'm loving all of these
Happy holidays. I'm excited. Well, thank you. This looks amazing.
Good morning, Vail.
There's no better place to celebrate the season than with holidays around the world at the Sebastian Vail. From December 14th through January 1st, embark on a festive journey that captures the essence of global holiday traditions from the United States, Mexico, Italy, Brazil, and the United Kingdom. Delight in cultural live music, savor international cuisine, create festive crafts, and much more. Plus, no holiday season would be complete without the Sebastian Signature Hot Cocoa. Book your adventure now at thesebastianvail.com.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
The Beaver Creek Stifle Birds of Prey Audi FIS Ski World Cup is back this weekend with the women's events. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. On Friday, December 13th, the women's U.S. Alpine Ski Team signing will take place inside Gorsuch in Beaver Creek Village. There will be free live music with Sparkle City Disco at 2 p.m. and Grace Bowers and the Hodgepodge at 4:15 p.m. And Teton Gravity Research presents Beyond the Fantasy at 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. at the Villar Performing Arts Center. On Saturday, December 14th, get down at the downhill from 9:15 to 10 a.m. Women's downhill takes place at 11 a.m., followed by free live music with Sparkle City Disco at 2 p.m. and Eggy at 4 p.m. And to kick off the night, the fireworks will take place in Beaver Creek Village at 6:30 p.m. Finally, on Sunday, December 15th, Women's Super G starts at 11 a.m., followed by free live music with Heartburn at 12:15 p.m. For more information on this and other activities, visit bcworldcup.com.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Indulge in the bold flavors of Makoto at Grand Hyatt Vail. Make your reservations today.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. We can expect a lot of sunshine throughout most of the day today. Your high today is 44 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Winds coming at us 5 to 10 miles per hour from the south. As you can see throughout the day, all the way through noon, we'll have sunny skies. By 4 p.m., clouds will roll in for mostly cloudy skies, 39 degrees. By 8 p.m., we'll have 31 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Taking a look at the I-70 corridor in Denver, 52 degrees and partly sunny. Vail, 44 degrees, 37 in Eagle, and in Avon, 43 degrees. Taking a look at your overnight low tonight is 23 degrees. Your sun tonight will set at 4:43 p.m. Tomorrow, 50% chance of precipitation with afternoon snow, 30 degrees for your high and 15 degrees for your low. By Saturday, sunny skies coming back out at you, and 41 for your high, 24 degrees for your low. And then on Sunday, 40% chance of precipitation, 35 degrees for your high and 15 degrees for your low. Get out there and have yourselves an absolutely beautiful day. I'd like to thank our guests this morning here on Good Morning Vail. We had Chris Romer from Vail Valley Partnership. We had Michael Rudick from the Sebastian Vail Holidays. And we had Rianka Dorsonville to give us some tips on how to budget our money throughout the holidays. It's been a great fun show, all kinds of lovely spirit for all the good Christmas feels, and whatever you celebrate, have a great time. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week here on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
You know TV8 Vail has great